Welcome, I'm Rose Oatley, and today we're going to be making shrimp fried rice, better than takeout. Let's get cooking.
To start, you'll need large raw shrimp. This is a 2-pound bag. After rinsing your shrimp, you want to place it in a large bowl or a large Ziploc bag to marinate. We're going to add 1/4 cup of low sodium soy sauce. Make sure it's low sodium and not the dark soy sauce. Add 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. Add 1/2 tablespoon of minced ginger, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce. You can find these items in the Asian aisle of your grocery store. 1/2 tablespoon of sesame oil. Carefully remove the air from your Ziploc bag and then zip it and massage it so that you get all the shrimp coated in our delicious marinade. You want to marinate for at least 30 minutes or until you're done with your other ingredients. We're going to chop about 3 bulbs of green onions. Now, I do have another shrimp fried rice recipe in my channel, but I like to switch it up a little bit here and there, so be sure and give this one a try as well. To a pan, add about 2 tablespoons of oil. Here I'm just using vegetable oil. Allow your pan to get nice and hot. Alright, so first I like to scramble my eggs. Now I typically add 4 eggs in a bowl, whisk them, then put them in my pan, but I accidentally just added my egg in here, so it's perfectly fine. You just want scrambled eggs. Again, this will be 4 eggs.
You're watching Rose Oatley. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified of any new videos.
Add a little bit of salt and pepper to your taste. Once your eggs are done, place them on a plate temporarily. Moving on to a large size pan, you want to add about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Then you want to start adding all your shrimp. We're going to be cooking our shrimp for about 1 to 2 minutes on each side. You want to cook it until it's pink. Now just be careful that you don't overcook your shrimp, otherwise you'll end up with rubbery shrimp and you don't want that. Let's go in with some pepper. Now I'm also going to be adding a little bit of salt. Just go easy on the salt because you do have soy sauce in there and you don't want to oversalt it. As you can see, most of my shrimp is pretty much pink. This is ready to go, so we are going to remove it from the heat, set it aside temporarily until we're ready to come back. Add 1 bag of frozen peas and carrots to a microwave safe dish with a little bit of water. I like to speed things up by putting them in my microwave for about 5 minutes, and this is what I wind up with. Just make sure that you drain the water afterwards. You don't have to put your veggies in the microwave. You can cook them on a pan from start to finish. I just like to speed it up just a little bit for me. And also, you can use fresh veggies if you have them. Alright, so now to a pan, I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Once you drain the water from your peas and carrots, add them to your pan. Today we're also going to add some bean sprouts. These come refrigerated at your grocery store. We'll add 2 handfuls. Now this is also optional. If you don't want to add these, you don't have to. Let's give these a good mix. Now I'm not going to add any salt right now, but I am going to add some pepper. Also 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, equivalent to 2 cloves of garlic. We're just going to stir fry these for a couple minutes and then they should be done. Here I've got 1-day-old white jasmine rice. Now your rice should be at least 1 day old. If not, you can also cook it early in the morning and then have it ready for the evening. But do not use rice that's freshly made, otherwise you're going to end up with a mushy mess. Once you take it out of the fridge, you want to go ahead and break it up with your fingers to kind of separate it a bit. If you don't know how to make white rice, it's very easy. You just take 1 cup of washed white rice and put it in 1.5 cups of boiling water, then cook it for at least 15 minutes. Now moving on to a wok, you want to add about 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Make sure your pan is nice and hot. Add your rice. I'm going to turn my temp to a number 7, and then we're going to start stir frying our rice. But first, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of sesame oil. We're going to stir fry for just a bit, and then I'm going to add another ingredient. In the meantime, if you've never visited my community section of my channel, be sure and go all the way up top. You'll see a tab that says Community. Click on that. I always post something on Mondays. This is just another way to communicate with me on a more personal level. With fried rice, you want to make sure that you keep stirring it. Your arm will probably get a little tired. You want to stir fry for about 4 to 5 minutes here. After stir frying for 4 minutes, we're ready to add our dark soy sauce. Now notice I said dark. This time you definitely want to use dark soy sauce. We're adding 2 tablespoons. You don't need much when it comes to dark. Let's continue to stir fry. Now for a little extra flavor, I do like to add half a teaspoon of Sriracha sauce or about 1 teaspoon of Sriracha sauce for a little kick. This is looking pretty good. I think we're ready to start adding some of our ingredients here. I'm going to turn my heat down just a bit and then add all of my veggies. Next, our shrimp. Our eggs. Real quick, go ahead and give it a taste to see if it needs any more salt. This is the time when you can add it. I feel like I need to add just a little more salt here. Let's give this a quick mix and then go plate. To finish it off, you want to top it with green onions. And here you have it, delicious shrimp fried rice. Why order in when you can make it right at home? Better than takeout. So delicious. I hope you give it a try and don't forget to share with friends.
If you haven't already subscribed, please be sure to do so below or hit my little picture on this side. And don't forget to click the bell to get notified of all of my new videos. Be sure to check out these links on this side. Thanks for watching and your support. Share with your friends.